In this section, we're going to dive into the core of our service management system. Find the service evaluation section in your SMS binder. The service evaluation is the single most important element within the entire service management system. In fact, if the service management system is the cornerstone of your business, then the service evaluation is the cornerstone of that entire system. It all starts with scheduling a monthly appointment with your customer. This formal meeting, towards the end of the month, allows you to review the past month's performance and plan for the upcoming month in a relaxed setting. While it only takes 10 to 15 minutes each month, this meeting is a powerful tool for maintaining control of your business. At the top of the form, you'll input your customer's name, your name, the date of the meeting, and the month being reviewed. The first portion begins with a series of questions designed to initiate conversation and gather information. The first question simply asks, will you be closed for any particular occasion or holiday in the coming month? This helps us understand what the upcoming month looks like to plan accordingly. The next question is crucial. It asks if they are completely satisfied with our service. This gives them the opportunity to provide candid feedback and let us know how we can improve. Open communication is key to a successful partnership, and this question ensures we're both on the same page. It allows us to address any concerns proactively and maintain a high level of satisfaction. When a customer raises a problem, issue, or concern, it's crucial to document it. If it's something we're meant to do or something we mishandled, we need to take responsibility. Understand the issue, avoid excuses, and reassure the customer that you'll address it. Then follow up to ensure it was done to their satisfaction. Sometimes customers raise issues outside our responsibility. This is an opportunity to clarify expectations and avoid misunderstandings. Often, these situations can lead to additional business for us. When you're on site, be observant. If you notice any cleaning-related issues in the building, even if they're outside our service agreement, point them out to the customer during this meeting. This is an opportunity to showcase our expertise and build stronger relationships. And in most cases, it leads to more business for you just by making our client aware. For example, if you see that the windows need washing, if that's not a service that's part of our contract there, you could say something like, Mr. Customer, I noticed that the front windows of our building could use a good washing. It's the first thing that visitors see when they come to our building. If you would like me to get a quote for us to get that done, just let me know. Do you notice how it's always phrased as our building? You don't have to push a sale. Simply raise awareness. This protects both you and the customer. For example, if the president of the company notices a dirty carpet or complains to your contact, it could reflect poorly on both of you. By proactively addressing any potential issues, you can prevent such situations. Remember, customer complaints are valuable learning experiences. It's okay to have complaints as long as we don't repeat the issue. If we address them promptly and professionally, they improve our service. By being proactive, we can prevent most complaints altogether. If a customer does raise a concern during this service evaluation meeting and it's something that we're responsible for, take ownership and resolve it immediately. Then, before moving on, ask this crucial, invisible question. Mr. Customer, of all the things we're doing here, what is the one thing that you want to make sure continues exactly as is? This question is essential. It shifts the customer's focus back to the positive aspects of our service, even if they had a complaint moments before. Maintaining a positive customer experience is our top priority. The next question is asking the customer if there are any additional projects or tasks they'd like to see done in the building. This opens the door for them to mention any needs they may have, such as window cleaning, hard floor care, or carpet care that you may not have even been aware of. If they do raise any items, we can schedule the work, provide a pricing sheet for their approval, and then proceed with the service. We never begin work without a signed pricing sheet. A benefit from this question is that customers begin requesting quotes for additional work. They want these issues resolved. It's their responsibility to ensure their building is well maintained. This question results in a significant increase in one-time work requests, generating thousands of dollars in additional revenue each month. The next item on the evaluation is Ask the customer if they're completely satisfied with our response time to their needs, questions, comments, or concerns. We've told the client we'll respond to their calls within 60 minutes. This means contacting them back to acknowledge their concern and assuring them that we're addressing it. This is crucial because common building complaints often involve lack of responsiveness from service providers. This usually stems from the provider's awareness of unresolved issues, so they don't have to face the issue. By proactively addressing concerns, you avoid the situation entirely. Remember, our internal goal is actually 30 minutes response time, even though 60 minutes is our official policy. The difference gives you extra time to respond effectively. We all strive to respond to clients within minutes to prevent minor issues from escalating. You might not be able to take care of their issue immediately because you might be at another commitment, but you can respond that you saw their message and you'll get back to them at a certain time. It's important that clients contact you through the cell phone number you've provided. This creates a professional boundary and ensures you have time to gather information and consult with your office before responding. This way, you can provide prompt and well-informed answers. The next item is to ask if they'd recommend us to others. This is a key indicator of their satisfaction and willingness to endorse our services. This strategy will psychologically reinforce in your customers' minds that they're receiving excellent service and would happily recommend your company. The reason for this is simple. Your clients are consistently being contacted by competitors. These medium-tier facilities are the most profitable and best clients to maintain in the industry, making them highly sought after. To prevent your customers from even considering other companies, you need to reinforce their positive perception of your company every month. This will solidify their satisfaction and loyalty, preventing complaints and building a bridge to ultimate satisfaction. True customer satisfaction is only achieved when you receive a reference letter. Once you have a client, your focus should be on building their perception of value to such a degree that they are willing to write a reference letter for you. This is the ultimate goal of customer service. No client is safe until they are willing and do write a reference letter. Your operations group will work with you to move your entire service towards that end goal. The next section of the service evaluation is to focus on the ratings for your work scope. Ask how you're doing in key areas like overall office cleaning, restroom care, floor care, dusting. These are the areas that customers notice and often have complaints about. If the client rates any area as less than excellent, ask why. For example, if they say your service is good, ask what needs to change to make it excellent. This encourages them to consider how can you improve and reinforces your commitment to providing excellent service. By addressing any concerns and continually striving for excellence, you can ensure the client is consistently satisfied with your services. While you may already be providing excellent service, some clients may not acknowledge that. This could stem from various reasons, including a psychological block. Now is the perfect opportunity to initiate a conversation with them. If they express uncertainty, reassure them of the excellent service you're providing and evaluate the building with them to identify any areas for improvement. By proactively engaging in these discussions every month, you foster a relationship where clients anticipate your commitment to excellence. This reinforces the high standards we strive for. Providing immaculate service and maintaining pristine buildings alone are not enough. Your clients must also perceive and believe in the quality of your work. The foundation of your business rests on relationships and the perception your clients have of your building. Schedule monthly meetings with your customers for service evaluations. At the conclusion of each meeting, set the date for the next one. If this is your first time conducting such a meeting, invite your Bldg.Works team for support and guidance. If done correctly and consistently, the client may sometimes suggest skipping the evaluation because you're doing so well. If this happens, thank them for the compliment, but explain that the evaluation is vital for ensuring they receive the expected service. You can also add this comment: Mr. Customer, One of the key things you're investing in with our company is ensuring your satisfaction. This is my top priority, and I'm committed to finding solutions that work for you. So let's set the time for our next service evaluation. If the current approach isn't effective, we have other methodologies to explore with the client. If the client absolutely cannot meet with you, offer to fill out the form for them and have them review and sign it. It's essential to never leave a blank form. Once signed, retrieve the completed form during the daytime so you can review it and discuss it with the client immediately. From the outset, you need to establish good habits with your clients. You're in charge of your time, your money, and your clients. While the client may think they're in control, it's our job to lead and manage the relationship effectively. This service management system is the crucial tool in achieving this. Remember, we are the only company with access to this system, and it can make a significant difference in your success. There are 2 additional reasons why you need to complete the service evaluation every month. The primary reason is for managing the service itself. However, what happens if unexpectedly you receive a termination notice after serving the customer for a good period of time? Perhaps the client's brother-in-law starts a cleaning service, or something else occurs that's unrelated to your service. It's crucial to maintain your service evaluations and other records for at least 12 months. This way, if you receive a service termination years into the contract, you can investigate what's happening and why you're being terminated. Honestly, if I haven't lived up to my responsibilities and get terminated, I accept that. But if I've done what I'm supposed to do and still get terminated, I want to know why. If the company is going out of business, that's understandable. But if it's for reasons beyond my control and I don't deserve it, I'm going to fight for my contract. If the client doesn't provide an acceptable explanation, you have the right to speak with them, or even their boss if necessary. We'll support you and fight for that contract. But to do so, you need a service history. The client signs off on every service evaluation each month, providing documented proof of your service quality. There's another critical reason for using this tool in this specific way. One of the biggest risks of losing a contract is when your contact person changes. Typically, our clients have had negative experiences with other companies. They are relieved to have finally found a reliable partner in us and in you. However, circumstances change, contacts get promoted, fired, retire, leave. When a new contact enters the picture, this can be a dangerous situation. You no longer have the established rapport built over time. You must start a new relationship with a new contact. To navigate this, there are 2 crucial points to remember. First, it's imperative to build horizontal and vertical relationships within your customer's building. What does that mean? Let's say you're introduced to a facility manager, business manager, owner, or whoever your main point of contact may be. You develop a strong relationship with this individual. However, it's your responsibility to also get to know their superiors, their subordinates, and colleagues with similar levels of authority within the company. When you walk through their building, you should be on friendly terms with everyone. You should know everyone who holds any influence within that company. This is crucial because when your primary contact changes, it's usually one of those individuals who will assume their responsibility. If you are already known to them, you're ahead of the game. They may not have wanted the responsibility, but knowing you eases the transition. What if the new contact is an outsider, someone you don't have a relationship with? You do the same thing. Whether or not you know the new contact, it's essential to restart the sales process. Schedule a meeting with your new contact and introduce your company and services. Explain that while you're aware of the previous positive relationship, you want to ensure their specific needs are met. Walk them through your program, emphasizing how you handle their building and its unique requirements. Share service evaluations, even if some scores are less than perfect. This demonstrates transparency and a commitment to improvement. Highlight positive feedback and explain how you address any concerns. By taking these steps, your new contact will quickly realize your value and the importance of maintaining a strong relationship with you. Remind them of the value you've brought and the stability you've provided. Your professionalism and outstanding service should be evident in all interactions. Building strong relationships also benefits business growth. Clients often seek specific managers with proven track records. Your existing clients can become your strongest advocates, providing references and testimonials when you're seeking new business. Focus on the monthly service evaluation. Never skip this part of the service management system. Once you're consistently getting good grades from the customer, that's great. But remember, we're more interested in the evaluation being done consistently than in perfect scores. Even a poor grade shows you where you stand so you can improve. During your monthly performance review, we'll discuss how the evaluation went and, most importantly, whether you did it. Overall, integrating yourself into the company culture and fostering strong relationships are key to long-term success in this industry.